Part 2, Determining Population within Urbanized Area based on the 2010 Census. This 3-step guidance video is designed to help you, as the owner or operator of the MS4, determine the population within your municipality as you are filling out the MS4 waiver form. The video that you are currently viewing is titled Step 1, Getting Started. This video will help you gather the needed forms and open the appropriate maps. The first thing that you will need is the MS4 waiver form that was provided to you by the DEC. The first page of this form asks for information about your municipality. The second page asks for information about the population within your urbanized area. This video series will focus on helping you to input the correct information on this page of the waiver form. If you do not have a waiver form, or you are unsure how to obtain a waiver form, please refer to the guidance video titled Part 1, Determining Eligibility for MS4 Waiver. Now that you have your waiver form available, you will need to open the appropriate DEC map book as well as the appropriate census map. For demonstration purposes, this video will be using the town of Hounsfield, located in Jefferson County, New York, as the example municipality. I will first show you how to get and open the appropriate DEC map book. These map books can be found by going to the New York State DEC MS4 Toolbox webpage. The MS4 Toolbox page contains information and resources that can be very useful for developing and implementing a stormwater management program. For the purposes of this video, we will need to go to MS4 reference map books of urbanized and additionally designated area. This link can be found under Reference in Google Earth Maps, as well as in the left-hand side under MS4 Maps. Clicking on the link will bring you to a new page titled MS4 Maps. This web page is where you will find all the map books that have been prepared by the DEC. These detailed map books show the urbanized area and additionally designated area boundaries. They will be used in this video to show where the urbanized area lies within the municipality in order to determine what census block make up this urbanized area. The DEC map books are categorized by county. However, please be aware that some of the map books contain more than one county. The example municipality that we are using for demonstration purposes for this video is located in Jefferson County. So we need to find that map book, click on it to open. These map books are large files and may take a few minutes, so please be patient. When the DEC map book first opens, you will be viewing what is called the cover page. If you notice in the upper right hand corner of this cover page, there's a legend that tells you what all the colors and shades represents. The red lines are the municipal boundaries, the blue lines are the map pages, and then the shading are your urbanized area or additionally designated area if such an area exists. You notice for this example that all we see is this blue color shading. This is because this area of Jefferson County was designated under the 2010 census. What we need to do now is find our municipality. We're using the town of Hounsfield in this example, so it's located right down here in the lower left-hand corner. We need to identify what map pages contain some kind of information about this. So we see map page D1 and E1 contain some information about the town of Hounsfield. However, only map page D1 contains any urbanized area that's located within the town of Hounsfield. So this is the only map page that we are going to need to view. In some cases, you may need to view more than one map page. So now let's go to map page D1. Okay, I think we're at the correct map page, but how can we be sure? If we look at the bottom right-hand corner, we see that the map page is named D1. That's where we wanted to go. And we also see that there's a locator index page here in the middle. This shows you what map we're on, the urbanized area that's within it, and maps that are adjacent to it. So we were looking at D1 and E1, and we wanted to go to D1. All right, so we verified that we're on the right page. So now let's look at the map itself and see what's on it. We see that the red line here is still the municipal boundary, and we still see the blue shaded area representing our urbanized area. But now we have a little bit more detail as far as roads and some water bodies. Okay, we have the appropriate DEC map book open to the appropriate page. What is our next step? Now I will show you how to get the census map that will help us identify the census blocks that make up the urbanized area we're interested in. To do this, we must go to the Census Bureau website. This website provides reference maps for a variety of categories. The maps that we need are found under the Census Reference Maps, Census Block Maps, 2010. Make sure you choose the 2010 in order to get the correct census blocks. When we've opened the 2010 census block maps, we see in the right-hand side, it asks us how we want to view our maps. We want the maps to be given by county or county equivalent. So we're going to go in here and choose New York. And then hit go. What this is going to do is bring up all the counties within New York listed in alphabetical order. We need to go to Jefferson County under J, and then click Jefferson under County or County Equivalent Map. This will bring up all files for Jefferson County, New York. Each PDF file represents a separate map, which is labeled by the last 3 digits. The first file we need to look at is labeled 000. This file is called the index file and will always be the first PDF file that is listed. When the map index is first opened, it is pretty difficult to read. One trick that I have found to be very helpful is to search the document for the municipality you're interested in and then to zoom in. So this is what I'm going to do right now. Once we've zoomed in far enough so that the map is legible, we should be able to see the town that we're looking at, the town of Hounsfield right there, as well as the boundaries, which are these pentagon shapes connected by the dots. Similar to the DEC map book, there is a label about which map page you need to go to, which is the blue line, and the map page itself is the blue number inside it. What we need to do now is determine what map page we need that contains the information we will be looking for. If you do not know just by looking at this map which map you will need next, we can use the DEC map book to help point out where the urbanized area is located. Looking at the DEC map book, we see that the urbanized area we're interested in is just south of the town of Dexter, kind of southwest of Brownville, and southwest of Glen Park, and west of Watertown. So let's see if we can see that here. Well, here's Dexter, here's Brownville, here's Glen Park, and here's Watertown. So the area we're looking for is somewhere right in here, which is map page 22. In many cases, you might have to look at more than one map page, but for this example, we're pretty lucky and we only have to go to the one map page. So to get to map page 22, we're going to click the back button, and then we're going to find for the map page labeled 022. Click it to open it. Again, when this first opens, it's a little bit tricky to read. So let's zoom in a little bit and see if we can find the area that we need. Okay, here's Dexter. So that was what we were looking for, just south of Dexter. Here's Brownville, south of Brownville. There's Glen Park. And here's Watertown. So we're in the correct area. This map represents the thick red lines here are your census tracts, and these thin red lines are your census blocks. We need to make sure that we have picked out kind of the right area. So we're going to look for some distinguishing features. Let's go back to the DEC map and look at this urbanized area. All right, we see it's flat on the west side. It has a little bit of a stair-step shape, and it kind of goes into this hook. So let's see if we can find that right here. All right, here's your flat end. Here's this stair-step shape. and it goes into the hook. So we now have the census map that shows all of our urbanized area. And this concludes what information we need to give you for step 1, getting started. Let's quickly review what we did for this video. We first made sure that we had the MS4 waiver form available. Then we went to the New York State DEC MS4 Toolbox webpage, followed the links, and got the appropriate DEC map book, and we opened it to the correct page. And then we went to the Census Bureau website, followed the links to get to the correct census map, and made sure that we had all the information that we needed on it. To find out how to identify the census tract and census blocks, please now go to Step 2, Census Blocks and Census Tract Identification.